Bring in Joe Concha, media and politics columnist for The Hill, and a Fox News contributor, and Jose Aristumuno, former deputy press secretary for the Democratic National Committee. Gentlemen, thank you both. Every poll, Joe Concha, to you first, has Republicans more trusted on the economy. But I want you to listen to this Georgia voter, and then we'll go from there. Watch.
Okay.
I think people really care more about like the kitchen table issue, so they're caring more about the economy. There's been discussions in my circles about abortion, but I don't think it is the thing that is going to motivate most people, and it's not going to affect most people's lives. I think we need to be realistic about that. Like, not everybody's having an abortion, but everybody has a bill to pay at the end of the month.
Although when you put up this Quinnipiac poll, Joe Concha, you see here that Raphael Warnock leading Herschel Walker by 7 points. That's outside the margin of error. What's going on over there?
Yeah, Georgia is a struggle for the Republican and Herschel Walker right now. Some seen as a weaker candidate than in other states, and obviously Georgia is a very key race. Ohio is a very key race. Arizona is a very key race. It seems that Georgia and Arizona are the new battleground states when that used to be Florida and Ohio. But a new CBS battleground poll, Trace, just came out, and I'm going through the crosstabs and on individual questions, and this is why Democrats aren't going to sleep well over the next 22 nights leading up to Election Day. I'll give you 3 quick examples. 63% of voters in key states see and feel gas prices going up. 7 in 10 voters say the Biden administration is not doing enough to address inflation. 71% say Biden bears some or a great deal of responsibility for the current economy. But this is the biggest takeaway. By double digits, Democrats are still losing independents who report their personal financial situation as bad, and those for whom high prices have made their lives worse or more difficult. Elections come down to independents. If Democrats can't win them in these close states, battleground states, Republicans are going to have a very good night, Trace.
He makes a very good point, Jose, because now these polls, we're just kind of getting them, right? The polls, the gas prices, we've been talking about it for the past couple of weeks. The polls are just starting to catch up. When you see those big signs with gas prices at $5 and $6 and $7 in some states, just now starting to catch up. So the polls that we're getting now are very important, and they don't show well for Democrats. Your thoughts?
Sure. Look, I think Joe's got a good point. Look, first and foremost, let me just begin by saying that historically we know that the party in power loses seats. So Democrats are going to lose seats in both the House and maybe in the Senate. But the question is by how much, right? Republicans have to win 2 out of 3 key races: Nevada, Pennsylvania, and Georgia. We're talking about Georgia now. Doesn't look too good for Mr. Walker that he's going to win that election. And if they don't win that, then Republicans got to win again, Nevada or Pennsylvania, to be able to get a majority in the Senate. So I think Democrats have a very good chance in keeping the Senate as it is. I think we're going to lose some houses in some seats in the House. And to your question about polls, look, polls come up and down. We know in 2016, every single poll in America said that Hillary Clinton was going to be president of the United States, and she lost. So I think we got to take a grain of salt when it comes to looking at these polls as well.
Yeah, I want to get both of your takes on the whole Stacey Abrams, Brian Kemp race, and want to put this up on the screen. This is, I mean, it's tight. Look, it's 50-49 with the governor holding the lead there. You gotta go over this. The debate is tonight. You know, Stacey Abrams still has not said this race she lost this thing, right? But when Joe, it's fascinating, right? When the Democrats don't concede a race, it is fighting for justice. When the Republicans don't, it is an assault on democracy. What do you think about this race?
Well, correct. And Stacey Abrams obviously has a big challenge in Georgia because she lost her #1 issue, and that is voting rights, because we saw in the primaries voting was higher than it ever had been before. And plus, Joe Biden is polling an approval in something like the high 30s in Georgia, so that drags down her ticket. I think in the end it comes down to the winning bumper sticker, Trace, the elevator pitch. If you want lower inflation through smaller government and less spending, vote Republican. If you believe in U.S. energy independence, vote Republican. If you want violent criminals to stay behind bars, vote Republican. If you believe the U.S. southern border should be secure, vote Republican. I'm not sure what the Democratic bumper sticker is, and I'm sure Jose can probably fill in the blank there. But outside of abortion, I don't see what they run on in terms of a positive message, particularly as it pertains to the economy.
Jose, give us a bumper sticker. I got 30 seconds left for you.
Results, getting things done. This president has done more legislation, has passed more things than Donald Trump did in 4 years, and this guy has done it in a year and a half. So I think we're going to be just fine come November.
Yeah, well, yeah, but inflation is still high, and the stock market is still low, and credit card debt is rising. Joe Concha, Jose Aristumuno, thank you both.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.